Greetings and welcome, troops, to another episode of have a look at Regiments in the Winds of Change DLC. Alright, when last we left off, we had just finished the defense mission. Our operational log suggests that things are not going quite as good, but, you know, we win. Then I decide what to do next. I kinda want to increase my striking power a little bit. Getting the F-16 bombs wouldn't be bad. Getting a few more tanks on the field. I mean, the only other thing I really lack is artillery. Yes, I can get these. Kind of expensive. My force kind of wants to be on the move, so I've got this this particular Leopard over here that's kitted out for well, stealth actions, I suppose. Not quite as good as the regular scouting vehicle, but a scouting tank can still be useful. The previous attempt to look at this, I reckon this is a stealth tank. Kinda. Doesn't make the funny noise, but, you know, it works. And this is also a relatively cheap thing to call in. It will also give us some anti-tank power in the form of the Pratt, which could be kind of useful, but mostly I'm doing it because I will want the F-16A for bombs. I mean, the only other thing I kind of was interested in is the artillery DPICM. Or the cluster bombs, but these tanks are kind of just standard, and I don't really need more manpad. The manpads are fine, but they're not what I need right now. I'd almost be more interested in getting this PRTL. Overall, the game really wants to give me tanks. So probably just get Stir. You can all do with a good sturgeon. Right, well, I will want some more deployment points. I could go for some more engineer support, but I kinda need to reinforce my squads a bit. Reinforcing the Apaches is really expensive. I'm kind of looking for where I get the most bang for buck. My tanks are kind of important to my whole strategy, so those will really get priority into getting a few numbers restored. These are expensive. For some reason. But still, getting 4 units back is not bad. I definitely need some spare of those. Get all my backup supply vehicle. We'll save the rest. Go to events, which is just the extended operations. We get the event for longer. Ooh. Right, because we're quite so close to the enemy spawn point, I'm not entirely sure it's worth my while to bring the Apaches out on the field. Because that's just asking to get to run into enemy air power. Alright, everything is pretty much as we left it, so I'm just gonna call in fly vehicle over here. Right, you have your vehicles restored to you, so I don't have to do anything about that. I will call in my scouting tank, which then immediately wipes out whatever else we have left. And the rest will stay in reserve for now. Yes, I'm happy about this. So my strike force now has a little bit more vision. Kinda good. Let's go. Alright. Where will they strike first? wish my allies had reinforced. I don't think I can fix them with my own supplies. I kind of don't want to. I need my supplies. Alright. You move over there. The enemy is sniffing out where my artillery is. Presuming, of course, that the enemy still knows where I am, but they never saw where my mortars were stationed. They never got close enough to do that. Right, we've got incoming. Is it bad? Or is it just a single unit of infantry? No, it's more than that. Alright, tanks. Move. I mean, if they're just gonna drive on by, then I'm just gonna kill them. Well, they're lining up to become perfect targets. Alright, that did it. That's nearing force. Well, we don't really have any thing that needs to be removed that way. Right, just go have some pot shots at this thing. Nothing in the woods, please. Just... Alright, you get out. Alright, that went well enough. Go get yourself fixed up. While we wait for the next move of the enemy. Probably bring these guys out so they can get some experience. Awfully quiet all of a sudden. Right, just artillery bombardment. Right, back to the staging area. That's a big attack. But will it be coming from the same direction? Probably not, if they're smart. Because they should know how much it is defended, so it's not a good idea for them to try that direction again. operative word being should. Alright, we've got visual. Alright, let's pick you up over on this side just in case they push through. I don't think I can afford to go into those woods. But I can barrage it. Right, where we saw one unit, there's probably more. Right. So, give my mortar team a little bit more support. My man pads could also do with some replenishment. Right, let's set up in the tree line here. All the reinforcements are moving up behind them. That's kind of clever, as a company coming this way. Alright, deal with this quickly, please, so we can move over to the other side. Yeah, running face first into tanks is probably not the best strategy you've ever had. Alright. We'll give the company a hand here. Deploy. And another attack on this side. I think we can handle this one. That's the helicopter. Right, bows. Just pull back behind the infantry, please. See if I can lure it close enough. Yeah, I'm not sending tanks into those woods, so that's just asking to get them killed. Keep an eye on the terrain. I do expect the enemy to try to sneak about. Alright, that's a modest attack.
What's next?
And you're dead. Alright. Where will you come from? You don't have any real anti-air here. We have some Stingers that should be able to handle some anti-air, but that would require the helicopter pilot to be suicidal. They're being very, very quiet. In a barrage, off-map barrage is not the worst thing to throw at me. Especially considering it's fairly undirected. Right. Bring in the new supply wagon. Yeah. The only regret I really have with this particular regiment that I have is that it doesn't have any airborne troops. I can't drop anyone with helicopters. I don't know if the Dutch had any airborne troops, divisions. I mean, probably. Yeah, I don't know. Considering at the time all I really heard about the military was that they were, you know, bored stiff doing nothing but cleaning the barracks. At least until the budget cuts came and they had to start doing drills by just yelling bang to save on ammunition. But yeah, I can sort of understand, but you do realize that it's just very silly. Alright, enemy is being very coy. Oh, never mind. I just have to Presidents look away and the enemy appears. It's probably infantry. Right. That looks like anti-air unit. No, it's a tank. T-80. Ah, we got him. Come on, kill it, kill it, kill it. Oh. Right, so what is it trying to do? Is it trying to suss out where my tanks are? Right, that's just getting a little bit annoying. Let's have the tanks line up over there. You go back to keeping an eye on this corridor. That supply wagon is coming in. And we could probably do a little bit of refresh. T-64s, not the worst threat to deal with. And oh, looks like we actually have a positive sighting on the enemy artillery. Yeah, these recon tanks are kind of useful. Definitely want to take care of this a little bit. Alright, can we do another peek up the hill? Alright, eat a barrage. You get out of there.
Aanval voltooid. Treffers gemeld. Wat nu? Duidelijk. Gesnapt. Druk op.
Right, I'm being a little bit careless with my tanks here. But I do want to get rid of these. These guys, and I do not trust that I have. Ability to do that. Alright, get out.
Bevelen. Begrepen. We houden het geen moment meer vol.
Alright.
Bevestigend. Over. Ordonnantie onderweg. Luid en duidelijk. Deze werk nodig. Nu.
Okay.
Meerdere doelen in het gebied. Goede treffer.
A little bit careless, but we can manage.
Bevelen.
Right, you go get yourself repaired. That darn hind strafed me.
Reporting multiple takeoffs. Klaar. Gesnapt. Druk op.
Alright.
Doelen geraakt. Aanval succesvol.
5 minutes remaining.
We worden uiteengereten hier. Luid en duidelijk.
Such dramatics. Alright.
Roger uit.
Hind's coming back. Oh, it's strafed again.
Luisteren.
Kill it. Please kill it this time around. Yes! Alright.
Roger.
That's a tank company, that's not great. Alright, you get out of there.
Copy. Pulling back. Gesnapt. Druk op.
I mean, it's not a bad attack.
Wat nu?
Right, you need to get out of there. Can't realistically ask much more than this. Could you please focus on that one?
We hebben beeld.
Alright.
Vuurmissie aanvaard. Luid en duidelijk.
Cool. Alright, that did it. The line was held.
Munitie op. We zijn in de sector. Luisteren.
Alright.
Roger uit.
Alright, the tank's already retreated, so at least we got that done. And you're pulling out as well. And I think that's probably the last attack they will manage to do. I mean, aside from the failed attack on the enemy artillery, this went
1
well
minute
enough.
remaining.
Even if the defensive hotel looks kind of broken, wasn't completely shattered. Being as the enemy has now follow up on this. Another company. And that's likely not gonna do much before something needs to happen. And it's infantry. Ensure mechanized infantry, but that's not gonna do much against my defenses.
Vuurmissie bevestigd.
I don't think you're gonna be able to make it in time, but you know, let's see if you can. Alright, not bad, considering the numbers involved. Quite well indeed. Alright, phase 4 concluded, moving to stage 3. Alright, so next is an escort, or we could do another defense. I'm gonna switch to the escort, I think. And I probably will want to upgrade this. But we'll see about that next time. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed it, please like, comment and subscribe. And I'll see you all then. Bye.